Good morning, students. Today we are going to start next unit, hydrocarbons. Which one? Hydrocarbons, second chapter of organic chemistry. So the compounds, what are hydrocarbons? The compounds which contain only carbon and hydrogen. They are called hydrocarbons. So all other families organic compound thought of as a derived from hydrocarbons by replacing one or more hydrogen atoms by a suitable functional group. So we derive a number of organic compound by replacing hydrogen atom from a hydrocarbon to make a billions or millions of compound. So hydrocarbons are obtained mainly from petroleum, natural gas or coal. These are the component from where hydrocarbons are obtained. The hydrocarbons are very important source of energy. They are used as important fuels like petrol, kerosene, coal gas, oil gas, CNG, LPG, LNG, liquefied natural gas. All these hydrocarbons or their mixtures are used as a fuel. These fuels contain a mixture of hydrocarbon which are the sources of energy. That's why hydrocarbons are called source of energy, important source of energy. The automobiles run by petrol and CNG cause less pollution, so that's why they are prefer to use as a fuel in automobiles. So hydrocarbons also used for manufacturing of a number of polymers such as polythene, polypropylene, polystyrene. So we also synthesize these type of polymers from hydrocarbons. They are also used to manufacture many dyes and drugs, and also they are act as a solvent for paints. So according to these points, these hydrocarbons play a very important role in our daily life because they are used in drugs. For making a polymers, they are used as an important source of energy, and especially CNG and petrol, they cause less pollution as compared to other fuels. So let us start classification of hydrocarbons. We already learned in previous chapter, hydrocarbons are the compounds containing carbon and hydrogen only. So depending upon the types of carbon-carbon bond, they are classified into three main categories. So three main categories: saturated hydrocarbon which contain only carbon-carbon single bond, unsaturated hydrocarbons which contain carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond, aromatic hydrocarbons which contain a benzene nucleus. So what are saturated hydrocarbons? The hydrocarbons which contain only carbon-carbon single bond, that are called saturated hydrocarbons. These include maybe open chain hydrocarbon as well as closed chain or cyclic hydrocarbons. For example, if we join different carbon atoms joined to form an open chain carbon atom, we replace one hydrogen with methyl group from methane to make a ethane, then propane, then butane. These are the linear molecules. So these are isobutane or 2-methylpropane, 2,2-dimethyl-propane or neopentane. It's a quaternary, it's a secondary carbon. So these are the branch chain isomers. So if carbon atoms form a closed chain or ring, they are called cycloalkanes. For example, cyclopentane. There are 5 carbons attached in a ring. There are 6 carbon attached in a ring. So these compounds are called saturated because they have maximum number of bonded hydrogens. There are 12 carbons attached to 6 carbon atom. There are 10 hydrogen atoms attached to the 5 carbon atoms. Next we discuss unsaturated hydrocarbons. The hydrocarbons which contain carbon-carbon multiple bond, means double or triple bond, they are called unsaturated hydrocarbons. Under unsaturated hydrocarbon, they are depending upon multiple bonds, double or triple, classified as alkene and alkynes. So the hydrocarbons which contain at least one carbon-carbon double bond, that are called alkenes. The hydrocarbons which contain at least one carbon-carbon triple bond, that are called alkynes. Next, aromatic hydrocarbons. these are hydrocarbons which contain at least one special type of hexagonal ring of carbon atoms with three double bonds in alternate position, means benzene nucleus present, that are called aromatic ring or benzene ring. It's a benzene, it's a methyl benzene or toluene, ethyl benzene, orthoxylene or dimethyl benzene. Next, naphthalene, this benzene nucleus. Next, anthracene, this is a benzene nucleus. Next, we summarize. Saturated hydrocarbons means alkane which contain a carbon-carbon single bond, for example propane. Unsaturated hydrocarbon, alkene and alkynes, it's a propene, it's a propyne. Next, aromatic hydrocarbon which contain a benzene ring, methyl benzene. Now we start the chemistry of alkanes. We will discuss in this chapter the chemistry of alkanes, alkenes, alkynes and aromatic hydrocarbons one by one. So first we start chemistry of alkanes. So what are alkanes? These are saturated hydrocarbon which contain only carbon-carbon single bond in their molecules. They are also called paraffins. Why they are called paraffins? Because they are very less reactive. Its name from Latin word parum means little, affin means affinity, little affinity or reactivity, small reactivity. So this name is justified because under normal condition of temperature and pressure, alkanes are inert. They don't react even with the reagent like acids, bases, oxidizing agent and reducing agent. They react only under drastic condition, means at a high temperature and pressure, do undergo some reactions. So the alkanes may be classified into, first one is open chain or acyclic alkanes. So these are the simple alkanes without any closed chain and have general formula CnH2n plus 2, where N is a number of carbon atoms, For example, methane, propane, butane. Second type, cycloalkanes or cyclic alkanes. These contain a closed chain or a ring in their molecule. They have the general formula CnH2n. It's a general formula for cycloalkane because there are two hydrogen less as compared to acyclic alkane. So three carbons arranged in a triangular shape, it is called a cyclopropane. Cyclo means it's make a ring. So cyclopropane, cyclobutane. So methane is the first member of open chain alkane. It is found from gas found in coal mines and marshy places. The higher member are obtained by replacing one hydrogen from methane to obtain a higher members. If we replace one hydrogen with CH3, it form a ethane. If we replace another hydrogen, it form a propane, next butane, next pentane. In this way, we make a homologous series. So here if one carbon, it's called methane, then ethane, propane, butane, hexane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane, decane, undecane, dodecane. So these are the 12, up to 12 carbon atoms containing alkanes. Next we discuss structure of alkane. There are single bonds present in the alkane. So methane is the first member, its shape is tetrahedral structure because sp3 hybridization of carbon atom. It's a carbon and there are 4 hybridized orbital combined with s orbital of hydrogen atom to form a tetrahedral geometry or spatial arrangement of methane. So it means the carbon as hybridization sp3. On the basis of hybridization sp3, its structure is tetrahedral. Next we discuss the nomenclature of alkane, which we already discussed in previous unit. So we give the number of longest chain. So its name is 2,2-dimethyl propane. It's the longest chain, so we start from here because lowest number given to substituent. So 2-methyl pentane. In this case, we start numbering from this. It's the longest chain. So 3-methyl hexane. 3-methyl hexane. In this case, we start the numbering for longest chain. 4-ethyl according to alphabetical rule. 2-methyl hexane. 2-methyl hexane. All the rules for nomenclature of alkanes are same as given in previous unit. Next, cycloalkane, which are used as a prefix cyclo to indicate the compound contains a ring, as we discussed in previous unit. So no number is needed if only one group is attached to ring. For example, this one, ethyl cyclopentane. If there are two or more multiple substituents are attached, then we start the numbering and give a lowest number to the remaining substituent. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 dimethyl cyclohexane. Next one, how can we write the structure formula? First you write the number of carbon atom chain, parent atom chain, then number of carbon chains from any end. Next we attach the methyl group at carbon 3 and then 2 methyl groups at carbon 2. So now next we satisfy the valence of each carbon atom, tetravalency, by attaching the hydrogen atom to form a formula of that compound. So do the solve examples yourself on your rough notebook. If you guys have isomerism in alkanes, the alkanes show structural isomerism in which isomer differ in skeleton or carbon atoms. So first three members don't show any chain isomerism because they are only one structural formula, methane, ethane and propane. But butane show two isomer, it's a linear chain, it's a branch chain. And pentane show three isomers, linear, branch and highly branch, primary, secondary and tertiary. So it's a normal pentane, isopentane or a neopentane. So this topic we already discussed. So the classification of carbons in alkane, the carbon atoms contain, if all the hydrogens, then they are called primary. If 2 carbon attached, that is called secondary. If 3 carbon attached, that is tertiary. 4 carbon attached, that is called quaternary. So if you have any doubt up to this topic, you can call me. Thank you.